I tried to mention it, but you had to like go do a whole bunch of things really quick. Is that our normal Faraway Friday stream on WB76 got nuked because our main guy Bowser and his backup Newt are both Canadian, and unfortunately right now Canada is going through some terrible internet issues thanks to some kind of down whatever it is. So I was like, well, I'm technically, I can't do it because I'm coming in. I was like, wait a second. It's just oh shit, I think you're lowering that. I'm too loud, sorry. So like I said, the Faraway Friday got screwed because Canadian internet went poop. So both of our main Faraway Friday and our backup, or the one Ken wanted to do, got pooped. I was like, well, I can't do it because I'm going to be playing a game over on Texas stream. Wait a second, Diablo 2 is very much a retro game. You know what, guys? I got this. So I decided to just throw up some like makeshift stuff. Nothing on your quality. Your intros are amazing.
Oh, no. They said, hey, this is going out over Twitch. And I'm like, I don't have it set to do that. What happened?
It was just, I'd already warned everyone, I don't play this game well. All they're going to see is a lot of just running around summoning birds at people and watching Mad run ahead of us. But then other than that, it's going to be, I just didn't want dead air for the day because no one was stepping up.
So we are being rebroadcast, simulcast is what you're saying.
Yeah, kind of. Like, they see your side, but they see my side. So, like, they'll be watching Diggs the Druid. They'll be watching you on
that's
Necro.
Fine.
I highly suggest people check out his Necro footage on YouTube because he knows the game.
Yeah, I was like, what are you saying? Like, we're going over in time? That's why I hit the shit's broken button, which scared everyone.
Oh,
that
no,
button
we're good.
Scares everyone all the time. It scares me.
It's a good one.
I hit that button. That usually summons Mike.
Yeah, Mike's a lifesaver. But yeah, I mean, on our side, I'm all set up. We can jump in. I'm not going to show the screen till I get in the game, though, obviously.
I'm showing Diablo 2 Resurrecto because I'm very cool.
You are.
Oh, wow. Okay, so people over there are trying to sync both in sounds.
So that's going to be hard because Twitch is very low latency in comparison to YouTube.
It's not only that. That would be maddening because that would be two different bit rates. So it would be like someone talking through a really weird like can, and then someone else talking normally. It would sound so alien if you pieced it together.
I completely agree.
Okay, so shit's broken button is too loud. I understand. My apologies.
That'll happen.
Yeah, no, I was like, wait, what? Beep. Yeah, I was like, uh-oh. That was my mistake. Don't worry, I'll trim the front of that.
Yeah, guys, seriously, if you're out there listening, mute. If you're watching both, thank you, but you don't have to. Pick one you like, stick with it. But if you're watching both and you're lurking, put its resolution or quality to the lowest so you can watch the other one without any issues. Thank you for the sub. And just mute one of them. You don't need to listen to both. Don't worry about it.
I'm going to create a game.
You create that game. I'm going to join that game.
My game name is going to be called BPL 1234, right? Yeah. How's that?
Oh, shit. How's that
different? It's not going to change anything. If people show up, they show up.
They do.
Whatever. Let's fight. All right, we got to go to Act 3, which is the worst act. It is the worst act. All right, here we go.
And I'm in.
All right, cool. Now MadAsgardian can join in. And then we have to go to Act 3, which means
we
have to talk to the guy.
Hello.
You can join.
Thank God.
All right, yeah, huh? Why can I not go to the east? What is going on? What has failed? Why are the quests no work? The Heraldric Staff.
Heraldric Staff.
So it seems to think that I didn't kill him. which I'm more than
What?
likely to. Yeah, I'm fine with that. That's another run at this motherfucker and some loot, so I'm
Wait a
okay
sec.
with it.
I got my cube.
Yeah. Most bizarre. Oh well, let's run him again. Act 3 is terrible, and I hate it. But if Mashif won't tell me to go east, and I can't go east, and the quest isn't done despite us having smoked the guy, I would say that we are probably trapped in this world of fuck.
Inside you there are 2 wolves.
And the necromancer's on the no-fly list. You know what I mean? It's just, they just don't let him. Talk to the discount sultan. I would say he's like a pasha. So how does that work? Because there's pasha, emirs, sultans, all these guys. Different levels of hats. Different levels of... You've done very well. All right, now please let me leave.
My axe is very pink, yes.
He has a lot of room for horrors in that castle, but not a lot of room for guards, and things seem to be going not very well. All right, here we go. Sail east, thank God. Dex, talk to the Sultan. The Sulant.
I'm missing something. Ah.
No, someone told me to talk to the Sulant, not the Sultan. The Sulant. Yeah. I guess someone, you know, Tristram is surprisingly rather robust on border controls. I never thought about it like that.
Hello.
Did I miss, like... I think I'm missing something. I'm nowhere near you. Can you drop a portal?
No, I went to the next act.
How do I get there?
You gotta talk to the guy on the boat. The guy on the boat, you gotta talk to Discount Sulant, and then Boatman. One after another.
Where is...
Sulant Boat. It's okay. Don't worry. Hey, Stalker, the Sultan wants to see you. Papers,
Let me
please.
see my...
No, I'm just sitting here with
He'll say, thank you for killing the guy, then lower right is where the boat name is.
Yeah. And
Talk to
we're
Mr.
here with the next
I had to do the
iteration of
same thing.
Boatman. Yeah,
Who's Meshta? Where is he?
Mashif.
Lower right
Lower right.
by the docks.
This level is the most painful level in the game, and I bet we can beat it as long as we follow the protocol, which is to go forward and kill everything. I'm not shit fat and got curiosed. The beetles burrowed into my eyes.
I have
Shut
sailed
up.
east.
All right, cool. Come over here, and the MC Escher, Mark Kistler's draw squad of castles, and get over here. We'll do this.
I got a cutscene. Unless it's not a cutscene.
My companion drew in the dank, cold.
It's Magic Swamp Vietnam. Yeah, that's what this is. That is exactly what this is.
Strengthen him.
Yeah, why wouldn't they fix the planks on the bridges? Why wouldn't they have rope bridges or something over the water and not just sitting in it?
What was left of my sanity.
Why do they have such powerful magic, yet such seemingly strange and ancient power? And yet, no major trade or anything. There's a lot of questions here, Chad. I agree. As soon as Dig shows up, we can enjoy the rest of the game.
I have never seen the cutscenes. I'm watching them.
You've never seen them? Not one?
No. I told you, this is my first playthrough of Diablo 2 ever.
I can hardly see in the gloom
I thought you got through most of it.
I got through the first act.
to know the
Oh, alright.
Am I supposed to have a quest?
Also, my viewers demand story, so here's that.
Okay, no, that's fine. Your viewers demand story. I get it. I'm just gonna play a necromancy hopscotch here, and hope
Where's-
nothing gets summoned.
Where's the quest person?
I did hear
get a
that,
quest
Giga.
as- You know, as soon as we walk out into the thing,
Oh.
we'll do it. All right. Let's see. Bone Wall. I'm gonna get rid of that. Jim Spear. No.
realized my companion had
I have a lot of skulls. You think a necromancer just collects stuff, huh?
was left of his humanity.
Here's Olmec. Well, not Olmec, but he's Olmec-ish. He's a nice guy. Talks about himself.
Whoa, who's
as
the
a
guy
good
with the
person.
long dreads?
Oh, just all sorts of fun people here. Don't worry.
Demonic speed.
All sorts of fun people. All right, out into the jungle, boys. We have much to kill today.
Shall not be set free, not even by you.
Oh shit, fighting Terrio. They just straight Balrogged him.
We will be slightly outside of town raising my necromancy army. You will need them. We will go through so many fucking skeletons today.
So many.
This is the skeleton battle of the Somme. This is going to be the clackening. You will hear many skelling boys die today. We must kill everything out here. Things which are not us. Let's kill them all, yes. Stupid tree things. I don't care for them. Not a big fan of trees. Not a big fan. All they do is fall on stuff. Result in insurance problems. Shit all over my car. Not a fan of trees. We could do with less of them. I've been kind of doing the same thing in Dwarf Fortress. I know a lot of people out there. Hold on, let's double back and make sure we don't leave anything that'll ambush Diggs as he catches up. But I was gonna say, have you guys been playing much Dwarf Fortress in anticipation for its eventual Steam release? You need to one of these days. Come on, man. You gotta get on the fun bandwagon of watching things attack you and then suddenly get swept into a river.
What choice did I have? I ran.
There's a blue guy up here.
Is there? All right, let's go kill him.
I have finally entered. That was a long cutscene.
Yeah,
cool.
that's
Hey,
that's
TK.
why. I'm gonna keep marching up, and we're trying to find our way through this forest. Don't worry if you get lost, Diggs. This is gonna happen every 8 seconds. This
Pretty
whole
normal.
thing is terrible.
I have to talk to anyone before I head out.
You can talk to anybody you want, but it won't change the fact you're gonna have to kill everything in the woods.
I mean, I kill everything regardless.
I know. I just mean this is an exceptionally murderful woods. Like, if this was a kid's book, it would be The Murderful Woods, Volume 1. The trees have knives. Alright, see? Ask Cain about the jade figurine. There's your first quest right there. There's a jade figurine somewhere in here.
Well, I talked to him about it, so now I go to you, right? Where's the portal show up?
One moment. There.
There it is. I'm coming through. Purple Axe
So we got a
Man
lot
is
of bad
here.
guys. We got a lot of oh man. Okay, see, these little guys in low graphics are hard to spot. And they always terrified me because they just run at 100 miles an hour. And there will be a second of lag, and then one of them will be throwing fire on you. And I dislike that. But I think they did a really good job making this a very decent remaster. Far
Looks
better
good.
than anything else they've done, to say the least. I think The Trees Have Knives would be a really good movie. I'd watch that. It sounds like a Rudy Ray Moore film. The Trees Have Knives, sucker. I'd watch that.
Knife trees.
Knife
Oh,
tree.
lightning.
Yep. Sometimes the trees have lightning. Sometimes
Get 'em,
they will
wolves.
airstrike you. Oh God. Okay, it's flying everywhere. They're throwing the business at us. They're throwing. Oh. Don't worry about the business. I'll show you my business. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have some business. There's just a little bit of business. I mean, this is. Think about. See, a lot of people would assume the natural big business of trying to run your magic emporium shop, as you would as a roving ne'er-do-well or acquisitions. But I think that everything would be business. You would be like, oh, those goblins. I'm sure those are worth something in reagents. I mean, you'd butcher and take everything. You'd be doing John Marston shit to every creature you came up, and you'd be like, oh, troll's tongues. That's worth something.
Jack, I wouldn't know, but he does say that. Someone, Jack, said that he hates Act 3. There's so many annoying things.
Oh, it's terrible. It is the Vietnam of the setting. It is not a good one. It is just shit everywhere. It constantly attacks you in all directions, and every time you think you've found the right way, there's something else. There's items you have to specifically pick up in order to advance the quest. And sometimes you have to keep coming back and relaunching the map if there's multiple people to go back and re-get it to spawn. It is a pain in the ass where the quest goes. Yeah.
Ooh, man, fire breathers.
Yep, those, stay away from them. They're not good people. All right, let's keep moving. Okay, they're everywhere. We gotta shoot them. All right, so far, good murder.
Ghosts of lightning.
Don't worry about them.
They're not even real, I bet.
They're not. If you can't see them, they're not real.
I can't see them about half the time.
Then they're half not real. They can't half hurt you. So, Johan Albrecht says, hey, Tex, can you suggest any resources to create a Lancer startup next with? I'm running a campaign set in a clan invasion, and I'm struggling to find appropriate smoke jag. God, I would say you could probably go back and look through the smoke. I know that the smoke jaguars have a lot of shit. If you go to the master unit list, you can find by period and era when everything was used, but you're going to need to go and consult the source books for the clans to try to get average mix by clan invasion for units and composition. One moment. I didn't die.
I think Beef
Sir
did.
Lord of Beef. I couldn't protect him because someone had a battle tech question. So MadAsgardian, you can blame that guy. You can be like, hey, you got murdered because somebody.
I would like to know which Wobot is the best Wobot.
Yeah, you
Hello, Griffin.
That's why the Griffin is the best battle mech for House Steiner. Yeah, no, I've heard that so many times. Memes.
Dumb is a better robot because he has a laser sword, and in Battletech he does not have a laser.
Laser swords are dumb. If you had a laser sword, you would cook your own face off.
Yeah, but I'm in the robot. The robot's holding this laser sword.
You would cook the robot's face off, and then your own face would slide from it like a... It would slide from your face. Your skin would slide from your face like a microwave pizza held sideways.
Yeah. Sounds delicious.
That is what would happen.
Oh, I didn't realize we were concerned with realism. There's giant robots that couldn't work in reality.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Like Star Trek.
Based off future, I don't know.
Future 60s, where everyone has short skirts, including the guys. Everyone seems to be alright with it.
If you made a 50-meter robot, I'm pretty sure it would just, like, fall over.
Oh, God, yeah. I mean, okay, with the technology currently available, unless that thing moved
And the physics currently available.
Well, no, I'm just saying, consider that back in the day, there was a New York Times article, I think, from the late 1890s, where they were like, not in a million years will man master with the physics necessary to circumvent heavier than air flight, and then plane 3 days later, right? So the thing is yeah, could you build giant robots? Not with the current technology, no. We would build something that would be the equivalent of like land ships, you know, where it just clumsily clumbers over there and then falls down. But if there's enough interest in something, people will make that shit work. That's what I've learned. People will just make it happen. They will just be like, well, I want this. And then they make it happen. Like, folks said the holodeck was dumb, and yet I know people who live most of their lives in VR chat.
That's very true.
So I'm like, you know, somebody's making money. I'm not the dummy here.
Yeah, holodeck.
If there was full immersion VR,
Gargoyle head, what's that for?
If there was full immersion VR, I would use it to play Diablo.
Chief.
What? I'd play it different though. I'd see like what would Diablo look like if I had like a BAR,
See that?
like it as a first person. You know, imagine if you had a pith helmet and a BAR and you're just walking around. You know, that would be interesting. You could go find things you like you could say Lord of the Rings, and you say, hey guys, on Friday night you want to meet up and go do Helm's Deep, but we're gonna be a World War I infantry platoon defending Helm's Deep. So all of us have all of us have bolt action rifles, we got mortars, we got belt fed machine guns, and that's it. And there's like 20,000 orcs out there. Like that would be a solid use of the holodeck. Like yeah. But I know a lot of people would just use it and be like,
take the statue back?
yeah, you're supposed to. You're the guy who has it. Okay. We have to take the statue back. Here we go.
Going back.
Let's go through the Cuirass docks.
Who do I sell to here?
They're scattered everywhere. This act sucks for it.
Trade.
Like this guy over here will give you potions, but he won't do a goddamn thing for anything else. And you're
I
just
have
like,
a,
hey. That's probably going to be useful for the paladin, if anyone.
Maul shield? I think I'm good.
Selling it.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, let's see, quest log. Give the golden bird to Alcor. I suppose I have the golden bird somewhere, or if they changed it to, I don't know.
Have it. I don't know if somebody else. Where
Can you
is,
talk to him?
He's up here by me.
All right.
Don't sell gems. I don't know how to play this game. I sell everything. There's a reason why I have no socketed items, but all yellow items and this weird gray bags.
Return to Alcor for your reward. Yeah,
Turn it
thank
out
you.
for.
Yeah, and he just gives you liquor. That's what it gives you. He's like, hey man, out here
Hey,
sucks.
can we
You
drink
want to
it?
get really high, and you drink it, and it gives you stuff, and you're like, yay,
Gives
thank
me
you,
20
creepy
life.
Shack.
Nice.
Thank you, creepy Shack man, for your booze. Polish drone strike. This is the worst act. This is the worst. But no, as far as holodecks go, I think that holodecks would be used for really fun stuff. You could reenact all sorts of fun, neat historical events. Like you could do Battle of Britain. That actually excited me as a kid when they were like, "Oh, they're doing Battle of Britain." That seems like a fun thing to do with your friends. All right, let's go back through my portal. The one for Joseph J. Beeple, please.
Same spot.
That's well. They have the little spit tubes, and they spit at you like the Gorn, and then they kill you, like in the Brave New Worlds show. Yeah, you die just like that, just like that show. That's how the Gorn do it. They're not slow at all. That was one thing that took me for the Gorn, is they were like, oh, the Gorn, and they showed them moving like ferrets on meth, and I was like, what is this? didn't get it, and it made me nervous.
Get them birds.
Alright, so I've got town portal and I've got many skeletons. All we have to do is find, piece by piece, what we need to get the fuck out of this jungle, which is just unending. It's an unending jungle. It's a river of misery. Just kill everything that's not us. We're just gonna have to play it that way. Everything's hostile. Everything in the water that moves is bad. The birds are bad. The bugs are bad. The ghosts are definitely bad. The little guys are bad. The guys riding on other people's shoulders are bad. The flying things are bad. The bats are definitely bad. The ravens are yours. The wolves are yours. But most of the other shit is just bad. I mean, my skeletons are probably the nicest thing here.
I have one raven that's really cool though.
So Similian says he'd use the holodeck for demolition derbies with F1 cars. Ooh. Yeah, it would. That would be the shit, actually.
Does Diablo 2 have the hilarious flame elemental spell? Does it?
Yeah, you can. Well, you can bring out a flame.
Hey, thanks for the
golem.
follow.
You can bring a flame golem.
Flame golem. Okay.
Right. So we did not find the spider forest, which sucks because we need to, which means we have to go back.
Hey,
Follow me.
Jerkfire, thanks for the sub. We're going
Welcome
back.
to the best part. Welcome to the best part of Act 3.
Hitting every corner and saying nope.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Act 3. The best thing there ever was, maybe. It's not a good act. There's just so many places that go into so many places.
There's a lot of bad actors here.
No, it just goes on and on and on and on.
Could it be in this corner or no?
It could be, actually. That's the worst part. You never know. It's Act 3. No,
This
look at this
corner.
guy. Oh my god, he almost killed me. That little bastard.
Little fire guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he almost got me when I walked by. My wolves decided to go nope. One wolf that did try to fight him just died.
That's why you can't fight little people in the woods, man.
I need to get my birds up. Bird up.
No, that's just a popular saying. Can't fight little people in the woods, they'll set you on fire. Popular saying. Ancient saying. Ancient wisdom, that one.
The ancient old wisdom.
Very ancient.
Get him, boys.
Alright, so here we go. And yeah, no, Act 3 is probably the worst act ever in Diablo 2, which means it's still way better than most of Diablo 3. Diablo 3's biggest sin was trying to pretend to be a Diablo game. They called it Torchlight Forever or something. I'm sure it would have been great.
Oh man, Torchlight had its own like steampunk aesthetic though that
Oh,
Diablo
I know,
doesn't touch on.
I know, but I'm saying it sure shit wasn't Diablo either. It had things like Diablo, yes. It was to Diablo as to Tina's Pizza Rolls was to Thanksgiving dinner.
A necessity.
A cornerstone.
If you don't got magma in a pocket, I don't want to be there. Get 'em, wolves. I don't fight, I watch.
Alright, we have to find There is a piece in this jungle that we need.
If I had a holodeck, I would bring an Atlas into Diablo 2. Hey, 10 bucks from Mookie. Thanks, man.
$10.
Dollars. And hold it.
Cool, Horn Hillman. That's
I'm ready for battle. What is this one? What's his buff? And is Mad stuck somewhere? Got like an axe and sword on my head.
More combat kill. Combat skill murder kill. Now hold on, we have to find where MadAsgardian went, because he seems to have wandered off.
He knows the way. He just doesn't tell us. Brought the birds, man. You're good.
Giant sword, eh? Alright, here we go.
Big head. I found a big head.
That's okay. That happens. Sometimes you find these things here. This is a pretty wild place. Alright, here's the Flare Jungle. Excellent.
This is where we wanted to be.
Swampy pit.
One of the places.
Okay.
One of the places. There's so many places we have to go to. That's the Swampy Pit. That's actually not where we need to be, but it is the dungeon. So let's go do it. Here we go, dungeon. Alright. The Swampy Pit. These little side dungeons are honestly the best part of Act 3.
Are they swampy and pitty?
No, they're actually just kind of nice little side dungeons. Kind of atmospheric.
Hey, thanks for the Prime sub.
For those of you on the YouTube side who have no idea what the fuck he's talking about, he's referring to the Twitch side.
So what I'll do is I'll go open mic on my stream so I won't talk over your side.
This hour brought to you by Doritos.
We have commercials. None of them are Doritos.
This hour
We
brought to you
got beans.
by Mountain Dew.
Yeah, it's skeletons in a bottle duding at you.
Yeah. Spider is best song on the night.
Spider?
I'm listening to Polish Drone Strike. He is making the comments. Kurwa. Of course they do. They have plenty of strength.
Hey.
I made a joke. It was not very good.
Hey, down here over Sir Beefington.
Yep. There's another swampy pit, and we're going over this way. And let's find where the loot is. Where are you keeping your precious... Aha!
There's a fire shrine. No more fire damage.
Yeah. And a bunch of skeletons.
What? Where? I don't see any.
Not mine. Oh, and a manster. There's a manster in the water, which is not great.
Not really my concern. I just hang out.
Bones.
I just hang out. Yeah, leveled up. More wolves. Fourth wolf, come. Inside you there are 4 wolves. They're all gay. You are gay.
That is a lot of wolves, man.
Hell,
That is a lot of fucking
transporter
wolves.
accidents happen very often.
Yeah, they do.
Out of most Star Treks.
So you're saying on WBPL, nobody has late night soda for a Friday night. They all just decided to go have real life issues with telecoms that are way too big to solve by their own.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, when most of Canada is under like one provider, when there's an issue with that one provider, which also screws up the emergency lines and ATMs and banks and stuff. So this is going to be a great shit show.
I'm sure it's not just modest fun, but rather serious issues thereof. You know,
Yeah,
I'm
no
not
Tim
just trying to.
Hortons.
Yeah, there's no Tim Hortons.
You can barter with Tim Hortons, I'm sure.
You know, every Canadian I've spoken with says like their normal coffee's alright and their Timbits alright, but stay the fuck away from everything else.
When I was in Montreal, I went there once and I was like, okay. But I'm used to like super sugared fake, you know, everything. So it wasn't sweet enough for my delicate American taste.
Tim Hortons. Oh god, there's so many in here. They all have knives. That's terrible. Bone juice. I remember Hellgate fucking London. What a fucking game that was. I remember they said from the makers of some of the people involved on the box art of Diablo 2 or something. And
Oh
then-
yeah, they really tried to scream like these people looked at Diablo at least once in their lives.
Yeah, they tried to act like it was a bunch of core Diablo people making it, and then they sold a, what was it? It was like a Ultimate Edition with everything. It was like, oh, you could get this Ultimate Edition, and you'll have private servers and first server logins forever, and all this free game currency, and you'll never pay for subscriptions. You just gotta pay us once, like $200. And I knew a guy who had that. And he bragged about it. He's like, you'll be laughing in 10 years when I have all the cool shit. And I remember a year into that game.
Hey, thank you.
Because I don't think
Just quick, just so I'm not interrupting Tex on his stream. This is just for you guys in WPL 76.
He was right.
Hey, thank you so much, Rip Pirate 420, Colin Sanders, Blaze it. I'm gonna do that after the stream because I couldn't play if I was. Kingswolf, 100 bits. Thank you so much for the support. We appreciate it. We got some good shit coming up, and all that's making it possible. And Omega with a gift to Hangry Kitty. Thank you. Thank you.
I did not know that.
Love you,
I
man.
wonder on what fumes. But, I mean, my God.
So now I'm able to talk to you guys as well as them, and I interrupt his stream constantly. So now I can pay attention a little bit more to chat, but also try to pay attention to what's going on Texas side because he's the one who's running me through. This is essentially the view of somebody who's like
I know there's
has a
lot
friend who
of
knows
people who
everything
play,
about
like,
Diablo
MMOs,
2
though, that are very
with a
niche.
friend
I
who's
play
never
MMOs,
played
but I
Diablo
know
2.
there's-
He's like,
there's
don't worry,
MMOs
it'll be
that are
fun.
played
Just
like
follow me. And that's all you do. I haven't upgraded a single item or weapon in forever. All this stuff. Hey,
Oh man, this dungeon.
Hydrogen, thank you so much for gifting the 2 sub to
dungeons are nice, but I
Treyana.
hate
Treyana,
X3
good to
so
see you.
much.
See you in the Ox Discord. By the
Give us
way, we
your
do
loot
have an
creatures.
Ox Discord if you guys want to join that. We're planning on some BPL versus auxiliary game stuff coming up for quote unquote my totally not really my
Let's get
birthday
the fuck out of here. I'm gonna go
thing
back
that
to
you
the
guys
tourist
crushed in
stop, sell shit
days
off,
when
and
it said it should
try
take at
again.
least 17, but you guys are insane and we kind of abused it because every time we went re-live,
Oh,
it
Deckard Cain.
every time we went re-live
I
it
smoked
let
meth out
you
of a
donate
light
more.
bulb.
Yeah, essentially rush me.
banned me from wearing
So I don't know.
flip-flops at
I only
Target.
watch the cutscenes. Check his email. I will check my email. That's me. I'm
Said,
Dave.
knock it off.
I'll check my email after
Wow, that's a lot of decent armor.
after
Hey, the armor
calls.
guy's over here, by the way.
More strength, breastplate,
God, but
Grim Impaler. Hey Matt, I got this spear called Grim Impaler. Do you have 45 decks to use it, or you don't want it?
I think spear's best for Amazon. Sell it will.
repair. My skeleton army will obey me, or I will. I just need to be faster than them in case they don't. Ooh, I can get a scythe for reaping. Excellent. Alright, so. Oh, wow. Alright, so we have to look for the Gidabin in the Flare jungle.
Move your fucking skeletons.
Well, I'm trying if you would stop clicking me in the face. Pixels don't move even if you click on them.
They don't listen to me. I got wolves, man.
Alright, so we have to go look. We have to go look for the Gidabin in the Flare jungle. Oh, whoops. That's not the fucking... There we go. In the Flare jungle. Which I'm going to go back to the waypoint for. And I'm just going to go look and kill everything. And I remember City of Heroes and City of Villains. Those are good games. Even though their servers were always kind of trash, and that Club D thing was pretty weird. There were a lot of weird people in there. Alright, I'm gonna get more and more and more skeletons.
More potions, more potions, more potions.
Wait, boys, I may have found it on accident. Here, come through the portal. I just dropped it. This is the center of town. I may have found it. Here we go. There's bad mans everywhere. My skeleton army will combust as is their destiny. Well, maybe. Forward, boys.
Oh my god. I was not
It's the
talking this whole
flare
time.
jungle. You were not. No.
Yep, I screwed up. Accidentally muted myself. So here you guys, I'm back.
Hey, you're back. Wow, that's nice.
I do see you, Omega. I will check the email after the stream.
I'm just gonna blow things up. I have an army of skeletons now. I have 5. Alright, this way.
1 sec.
Oh god, I almost died. Alright, there we go. Whew.
All right,
almost
guys.
died.
Now
What
I'm
was
just
that?
straight live.
This
You get to
fucking
hear me
jungle is
rant.
terrible.
I didn't realize it was muting me every time I tried talking. So hey, everyone, welcome to WP76. If you're listening to this side, you obviously know that. Well, you're here for not the text commentary, unless you're muted. But it's me, Diggs. Omega, thank you so much. I will. I'll check it after the stream.
Fucking little guys everywhere.
Wait, I was like,
They're ambushing us.
Anyways.
Shooting us with a little blowpipe.
I had a hell week.
That's why I had to bring my
We went on
skeletons
vacation
so
for
I
4th of July,
have the-
and let me just tell you something. I don't want to get
something else to
political because we're kind of against that in the
You
BPL.
guys sound like a
But I
fucking
will
bunch
tell
of
you this:
moonshiners.
politics and family reunions is like a disease. Everyone's right. Everyone has a strong opinion. Everyone wants to
And they're
argue,
boys.
and people don't know what they're saying, and everyone around them who doesn't
Not
want to
sirloin
interact
of
with you is for a
beef.
reason. Birthday stream, yes.
It was delicious.
All of you shit on the birthday stream
I
goal.
laid a portal.
It
Diggs, you're
said-
gonna need to come back around. That's why we hate this act. It's
It
awful.
said that at the current pace in the stream numbers, we should be able to. Oh, he's dead. At the stream numbers, it should take at least 15 days to get that stream goal done. But we kind of like
There's a pile
kind
of
of
gold in
cheesed
a
it
body.
because every time we went
Pile of gold in
re-live,
the body.
we
don't touch
reset
the
the
body
ability
with
to
it because
put
it's
in
probably
more
full of,
goob,
like,
so
gut
that
gas
got shit out all over the place. So we are planning some. If you guys want to join
I am
the
of
auxiliary
the body,
Discord,
then true.
we are planning some maybe team-based BPL versus
be with
Aux
you.
content for that special event. Once we figure out what exactly we want to do, so make sure to join if you'd like. Also,
so
thank you so
all we have
much,
to do
Drift Pirate 420 Colin Sanders.
middle
I will be
and
doing
let
that
the
after
necromancy boys
after stream because I wouldn't be able to do it on stream. And Omega for
mana.
gifting and Cutter Jin for giving out gift subs. Thank you so much. We have a lot of things in
I
progress
ship
right
my
now, and you guys
pants.
are making that all
Where
happen
are my
with your
shoes?
support. Thank you
Out
so
of
much.
man, not in town.
But on that note, just family really ruined it. I haven't seen my the only good thing is I was able to see my mom after a few years not seeing her.
Hey,
She lives there
that's not
too,
nice.
but she's getting old.
Set me
So,
on fire.
and my favorite sushi place was closed. It was terrible.
That's
I
not cool.
traveled all the way back to Colorado, an hour drive
That's
just for
not cool at
sushi, and
all.
it was closed until Thursday. And we left on Wednesday, so I was so sad. But I did get to see her. Saw the new Thor movie. It was fun. But other than that, like every day
All right,
around,
we're gonna run this way.
every day around. I mean, this is the first 4th of July in a while that it's been such holy crap. There's tree people. Wolves, go eat the tree.
There's so many tree people here. This is a land of tree people. You could say that this is the jungle where the tree people live. The tree people, if you will.
If it's bleeding through, sorry, my mic might be a little too
God.
sensitive. So if you can hear him, he's not
Oh, we
loud to
found
me though.
Cuirass. This is also not where we need to go.
Oh God, are we going in though? Yeah, we are.
Well, we need to get the waypoint.
All right.
I'll
Even
be
wrong.
fucked if
We
I'm running
found
back
the
to this
even
jungle.
wronger way.
We found the even wronger way. Don't worry though. Get this.
Can we use
waypoint.
this to go back to another waypoint? Are we
Yes,
still going?
Flare jungle. Back to the flare jungle.
We're
Not
back
that
in,
way.
boys.
Yep. Welcome to Act 3.
So, anyways, it was a hell week. Went out there.
to find-
Every day we were out there, it was just back and forth,
Find
back
the
to
Gittiban
back.
in the flare jungle. You'll know
Politics
when you
this,
find
politics
it,
that,
'cause it's
writes
giant
this,
on
row
the
that,
map.
all
and
that.
I'm still finding
And
assholes in the area.
I
we
just,
went to.
we were
Dropping
supposed to
a
stay
portal,
all the way
here we
until
go
next
again.
Sunday, but no,
man.
we decided to grab a new kitty and head
I'm gonna set
home.
everything on fire. That's it. The jungle started it. I just live here now.
I do too, Omega. That's why we have no politics in either of the discords. It's just not, no one, even if you agree, it's still just a huge chance it's just going to start issues, and we'd rather just focus on gaming.
See,
We're
that's
here
why
for
you
fun
bring
and
your own
playing
bird,
games
boys,
and
so
having
you
fun
can
with
set
people.
everyone on fire.
Yeah,
Okay, we need to
so
find a way around.
there's a whole nother thing. I won't
Have
go
you
into
found
too
a
much
way
details,
around
but
up
my
there, sirloin of beef?
girlfriend's sisters is pregnant with a guy she was just breaking
Maybe.
up with. They were selling a house, so we needed to relocate a
How
kitty.
goes your expedition?
And since we were there,
Have you
we're
found
like,
new friends?
you know, our cat needs a new cat friend. Well, that's not true. Not at all. Our
Oh
cat is
boy,
very
you found
solo
Birdman
independent and
encampment.
does not want to deal with
Hawkman,
this stuff.
Stab.
And
That
she-
is not
oh,
good.
Here they go. They're fighting right now. Big.
Yeah. Diablo. The game that needs a
She's not too good with it, but
Especially for
she's
this
getting
act.
better. I think it just doesn't take time for her to get comfortable with it. Beautiful little cat though, but it's half the size of my current cat, so it's kind of scary that he's the boy,
Alright, see,
looks like
there's that
girl, and she's
giant
a
spear.
girl
You
who
click
looks
there,
like
and there's
just a
nothing
boss.
there, and they will drop it from somewhere around here. One of their guys will drop it. Just keep killing. There's always one.
Hey, look, a horny log.
And if
Horny
not,
log?
it'll be in the...
Nice.
What?
That was a horny log back there. A little spiky.
Oh, God.
Layer
All right,
down.
let's get in that dungeon. We're going in there. And
Dungeon.
we're grabbing the shit. Yep, we're going in the dungeon.
Where's my birds?
right.
Bird up.
Kill everything. As we know, birds are very effective in a dungeon.
So are wolves.
I would say wolves would probably be pretty effective in a dungeon. I will release the wolves. Has a ring to it.
But yeah, thanks for support and all that other stuff. And by the way, if you guys didn't know, the whole point of him telling me to check my email is not too long ago. I'm not sure if it was a week or so. It's been a hell of a week. Like I said,
right.
time doesn't make sense anymore.
At
I'm
least
just
we
glad
found
nothing.
some of the
Like
waypoints,
my partner
and
also
the
has
rest will
off till
be
Monday,
easy
so
now.
we've had like time relaxing at home.
There's stairs over
But-
there. All right. Let's back out and
The
go over to
main-
where sirloin of beef is.
Sirloin of
to
beef
Get
down the
close to where we
stairs.
need to be.
But yeah, Boba was on a stream.
So fucking long.
And
Alright,
he kept
here we
making that
go.
joke. If you
Well,
listen to the
Act 3 is as
podcast,
long
you've
as
heard the
it
joke 100
is,
times.
it's
And that's why the Griffin is the
Why do
best
people
mech in
live
its
here?
class and all that stuff. It's a funny joke. I don't know. I can't do it justice. But one of the things when he was up there was like, fine, every
the whole
sub
jungle
and
is just filled
donation
with
and bid whatever
screaming,
today
tiny
is going to go
people
straight to the
shooting
Griffin Fund, and we're going to make sure to send him some
And they
Griffins.
scream horribly.
And that's fine.
Some of them breathe
But there's not that
fire
many
right on
Griffins
each other's
buyable online,
shoulders.
but there's some
Run at 100
schematics you
miles
can
an
buy
hour.
things on like that
This
3D
is the
printing
worst
site like
place on the
Thingamadoo
continent.
or
This is gotta be
I forget what it's
horrific.
called.
They have birds that just
Thingiverse?
walk
Yeah,
around like
Thingiverse.
people. And some of those birds shoot
And,
lightning. And I mean, that's really bad. I think that would make it into the tour manual. Like, don't live here.
Yeah, Sirloin's he's quiet. I'll boost him a bit
Don't worry
there.
about a sword following you around. Sometimes ghost swords do that.
But
tell it
anyways,
no.
so we made a pretty good Griffin fund, but I was like, well, I'm not gonna be able to get him too many.
God.
But I get
As
him
soon
the
as you
ones I
rounded
could
the corner,
find. So we got
80
like the three
fucking guys came
Griffins
out of
and
nowhere.
Omega from the kindness of his heart, and I wasn't gonna hold him to it. I actually gave him an out
Like,
a
holy
couple days
shit.
ago, saying, hey, you're not.
Like, okay,
You don't need to
demon
do
or
this,
whatever, I could
But
fight.
he ended
That's
up
one
having
thing
a
that I could
resin
get
3D
behind and
printer
fight.
that he no longer
If 80
uses.
little dudes run around the corner and
It's just sitting in
stab
his
somebody,
small
I'm just like,
place
ah!
because it's it's a little bit caustic. It's not the
scary.
best to have in small
It's like the
unventilated
horde of
places.
baby things in
And
Dead
he
Space.
has officially
not
sent
good.
me his 3D
Your body
resin printer
recoils.
so I can print and model more Griffins because I have
fighting
extensive
through a
knowledge. In
haunted
fact, it's been my primary skill set for the last 10 years in CAD softwares for,
I found some armor.
mostly for production facilities and
so
CNC
nice.
stuff. But I have worked on 3D printers before.
Like,
So I'm going to print him every Griffin I can
trees.
find
Oh, I
on
found another way
Sarna,
down.
even if I have to design
there's a
what they look
third
like
layer to this
myself.
thing.
And I'm going to send a half of them
Hold on, we gotta wait for
to
the other
Yip
guy.
and the other
Where'd the
half
other
to
guy go?
Parallax.
The other guy's in here, Don.
Yeah, he's already down.
Oh, thank God.
So I'm going to send half of them to
didn't lose
Parallax to
anyone.
paint,
I
half of them
only
to
lost
Yip to paint,
myself.
pay for the paints. Just
I
get them all
suppose
set up
it's
so they
playing
could just
myself,
be labor,
who came here
like
and lit
manual
all these
labor
lanterns up
in
one night?
painting Griffins. So that we can get
He's like, oh yeah, some
Boba
with
an
Michelin
entire,
tours,
how
and,
many there
I came
are
down
of
here to
pistons.
layer 3 of the Flayer dungeon.
Oh, dude,
so-called
Buzzful, if you would have
for the
told me that
hundreds of
last
people
week,
who
I
live
would
in here who will
have hit
flay
you for
you
sure. I
alive,
would have loved that.
unless you like these
we were
lanterns
on
every
the
day. And you're like, shit.
western slope. It wasn't. Yeah, we were in the Grand Junction side of
There's a
things,
way
not
around
Denver,
this.
so that might have been a little bit
Such
off.
a
But
fucking
yeah,
horrible
I love
nightmare
Colorado.
of side tunnels.
grew up most of the time there. Went to college and
There's only one way through
undergrad
most
in
of them.
Denver,
Someone that's trapped.
or graduate school in Denver. Haven't
Finding
been
your
back
gut
after
there,
since
you
my
tramp it.
my
And
first
there
job.
are. Yeah.
Now we're down in Arizona.
Oh, I hate Act 3.
But yeah, it's been crazy. I'm glad to be home, glad to be back. I got my cat who just laid next to me. She's worn out from dealing with the new kitty already. Even though so this is funny. We have a cat. Her name is Fig. She is
All right, we're gonna go
a year
down
and a
this way.
half
And,
to our best estimate. She was a baby when we got her. She's probably like only a month old.
I'm just gonna keep
Redeem
saying,
pet. I'm petting right now. You got it.
God, that guy was gonna set me on fire.
Oh,
Yeah,
she has
you
closed her
almost
eyes in comfort. Thank you
Little
for that.
bastard.
Let's summon some birds.
Every 3 feet is an ambush.
It is.
Yeah, no, every 3 feet is an ambush down here, and you just
Thing
walk
have to
around,
go.
and it's just
All right,
ambush,
Bacon,
ambush,
take care, man. Bacon has to leave on both of our sides. Oh no! Oh, I almost died. That was almost my first death. Hope I didn't
It'll
die. I'm not a
happen.
nerd like that sirloin guy.
Well, that'll happen.
He dropped his septum. Do we need that?
He needs it more than we do.
Hey, they did some doodles on the ground here, and there's also Kalim's brain. We're gonna need that. Don't worry about it. Just pick up his brain. Just pick it up.
We need a brain?
Yep. However, we have to pick up the Gittabin, it says.
I don't know what that is. Anyway, I got completely distracted. But anyway,
that used to drop, but I'm wondering why it hasn't.
so yeah, my much taller but very slender, short hair turtle
we have,
shell pig
This man's brain.
is twice the size of
That
this
seems to be
3 to
fairly
5 year
amusing.
old, kind of like middle,
It's like pick up the Gittabin.
like middle length hair,
It's like
black
yeah,
and white
there's no
cat,
Gittabin
mostly
dropped.
white with like black patches.
anyone
She has
has,
the most like Fig has these beautiful like green eyes, but this
One
new
in the
cat, which
inventory.
is named Willy Wonka because they already had a name, is
Well, I
has these
suppose I could use a
beautiful
brain for
blue
melee.
eyes.
If it's a smooth
And
brain,
she's
I
like,
could put
I'm
it in
almost
a
a
sack and
munchkin,
use
but
it
not
to
really,
beat
really,
them.
because they can still get around. But man,
I can't leave now. I'm now boxed in.
choke attack.
Pigs.
What's up?
You're boxing me in.
I can't get out either.
You need to go the other direction.
I did.
There you go.
My wolves?
Yeah, I don't know. You were just standing there. Like,
Well, I kept
cannot
running back
leave.
and forth trying to leave, but my wolf was in the way. Then I was in your way.
Seems like maybe there was some lag, which might have resulted in the Gittabin not spawning. I don't know. But I'm gonna go back to
Gittabin.
town. Yeah, it's like pick up the Gittabin. I'm like, where is it?
I have the brain.
I have the brain as well.
Get up. I creed.
Oh no,
you're
I
not
went to
Larry.
the we went to the altar in the Flare dungeon. Or, sorry,
Whoa.
the Flare jungle.
Thank you,
and we clicked on
Leviathan.
it. Nobody spawned and
Livian?
plopped it. That was the issue. so we
Levian-
just went to the
Leviana?
dungeon. We're like, oh.
I'm terrible at names.
okay.
Sorry. You know who you are.
It's been a while, but I was like,
Thank you so much for
I'm
the
willing to go
support
back and
continuously
walk through
all
and see
this
if maybe
time.
we
You were
murdered the guy and I
rocking
didn't
it.
see it, but
mean, you and a-
yeah, I was like, that is
You
odd.
guys have just been really
Let
awesome.
me go
Wait,
back
why
through
can't
and
I?
see if maybe I.
Is there a
edited
reason I
the guy
can't wear
out
this?
And overlooked it.
Oh, I don't have enough strength. No, give me back the other weapon. Shit.
Because thankfully it's just next
was a
door.
waste.
But yeah, I touched it. It did the little reaction. It showed it actually did its thing, and yeah. Let's just go ahead and run up the road here and have a good time.
Do I need the
'Cause see, it did the reaction, right? And there, it spawned now. So I must have, overlooked it in
confused.
the throw like a moron. It's all right. Now I have a magic knife that does 3 to 7 damage. Which, if this was D&D, I would have sold. You know, most of us would have.
yeah?
All right.
Well, 3
Return
and
the
7 on a
Gittabin to
1d4 weapon plus stat. Not too bad.
Maybe.
It's about
I mean,
average.
it's not bad. All right, fire and
Ashira.
weapons to life, blah blah blah, magic
Where's
shit.
Ashira?
So the WBPL 76 chat is asking me to ask you, Tex,
Yeah.
which meme Irby would you want? The long Irby?
Oh God, no. Jesus. Oh man.
Where's Ashira?
Ashira, she's in one of these places. Again, your starter area in this, they're not all in a nice camp. They have spread out all through the swamp, and you get to chase them down and yell at them one at a time. And they will tell you one thing, and then you have to run somewhere else.
Where's Ashira?
She's in a long room, or she's in a long building. The long room. She is in long room. That sounds like what
South
I
or
call
north?
RimWorld buildings. Long room. There she is. She's like, I wear no clothes and live in the jungle. And I'm like, you do you, lady. But her mercenaries are top notch. They
Tom's
actually are.
ultra wide Irby.
Tom's ultra wide Irby. Ugh. You know that I think it looked like one of those old 1950s fridges.
Where's Omnia? Oh, there he is.
Ormus. Talk to yeah, it's back and forth. Welcome to Act 3. This magic ring does me no good. Random magic ring. Thank you. That does no good to me either.
Level 7. I could use it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. Quest complete. Please show me the quest there. Spider Cavern. And that's terrible. And then we have to go into the town. Now, once we get into the town, the rest of it's fairly easy. But now we have to go to the Spider Cavern, which... Are you afraid of spiders?
No.
No, that cracks me up when people are like, "Oh, I need a patch because there's spiders in this game."
I will,
Why do people
guys
freak out
out
over
there,
spiders? We
I
just
will
need to find the
share with
spider
you
jungle dungeon
all of my
area.
modeling work when it comes to the
Follow my
Griffins as I
quote.
progress.
I think I'm gonna go look for it.
I
but
just
may be
did.
wrong.
Now I'm.
So I'll just have that up. Either I'll
You are
give it
not
to,
trapped
either I'll do
if
it on
you
my
have a
streams
Tome
on
of
like
Town
Weekends
portal, you
End,
should.
or I'll give it
Do
to
you have
like
a Tome
them
of Town
to
portal?
share, or the model painter guys. As I get that
I
going
hear
and up and
mumbling, so I'm
printing.
assuming no.
Yep.
No, you're here. Good.
I have
Oh
a
fuck! All right, more of those little guys.
with the
Okay,
lasers.
I have to ask my chat, at least that many of which I can see are real, because every time it fluctuates up or down, I just go, those are bots. And I just
They're not
presume
bots.
It's 12 people. I presume it's 12 people. That's what I
They're
always
not.
presume. It's like
They're
12
all
people.
everybody. All 300 of you are giving upvotes right now to prove you're not bots, right?
No, I'm not trying to like challenge people.
I
I'm
am.
just saying that. Oh, you died.
I didn't die.
But you died. No, Sir Lorna Beef died. But what I'm thinking is, I
Yeah,
don't
if
know
you're
what
in
it
front,
is.
you die. If you hide in back, you live.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's true. Now come back among the living. But here's my question,
I have hydrate.
and here's my big, I guess, ask. Is would you rather
Double
wanna
Halo.
fight
That's fucking great.
one big dude?
Bots. We
or
are
would
the
you wanna
bots
fight,
celebrating
like,
it for
bunches
the
and bunches of
Diablo
little
Bash.
guys? Because I think the big dude would be a lot less
Yes.
scary because you
It's
can
your
run
birthday
from the
today.
big dude.
Remember, if you're not a bot, you can't say beep boop. So make sure you say beep boop in Texas YouTube chat to make sure that he knows that you're not a bot.
I
Just
think
because they use
everything's a bot.
broken English and links doesn't mean they're bots.
Just because they're offering you sex links doesn't mean they're bots.
Just because they tell you that they love you, 8 emoticons, they're not a bot.
I love this video. Click here for more.
Click here for more nice things. Smile.
It's enjoyable being.
Seems like a job for ravens.
Alright, so we're just gonna have to kill everything in this jungle and find out every step of the way where the right way is and isn't. And we're just gonna have to go through it one step at a fucking time. One body at a time. One swamp at a time. One fire mission at a time. And just make it all
Hot
go away.
clanners.
I think we need to go.
Clanners demanding battles in
That's
your
what I
area.
don't see anything on the map this way, so yep, flared.
If you ignore this,
jungle, and we
you
should then
refuse their
cross
batch
into-
haul. That'll get them every time.
Oh shit, lots of them.
Lots of them.
You're usually on the right track in this active. You just start running into shitloads of them. Then you're like, ah, yes, the madness. This is so many.
So many. So many. Hot clanners in your area demanding batch hauls.
Shit. No, go away.
I hit you with the fire. You got that fire on you.
Oh yeah, we gotta
think
go
that's
this
the
way.
I think this is the way.
It goes the same place. I found a way.
Yes.
Oh
you
god,
found
they're
it.
eating my toes. Get them, birds. Keep hearing like the electrical bzzz sound for some reason.
All I hear is all my skeletons running around. just sounds like wind chimes. Just. Am I gonna continue the RimWorld playthrough? I don't know. If we continue, if we beat Act 3 tonight, I might take a break in RimWorld, but it depends on if I feel like it. No, I'm gonna be out on a business trip, so.
All right,
It
next
might
week.
be a while. Next week no, not next week. Week after that.
All right. Make sure to set Deputy up something nice and fun. Maybe he'll do some more VTOL with Nick or something.
Oh, that would be nice. I would like to see that.
Give me something to watch while you're traveling.
Yeah, and as far as it goes, I mean, if nobody minds, I mean, I do like the RimWorld. I think the RimWorld's quite fun. I do enjoy playing RimWorld my way, which is very cursed and weird. But, as much as anything, I just kind of play what comes across my mind.
DFA. No, don't be doing no DFAs or anything. I don't even know if you can do that in this game.
Booze. I will use these to make drugs.
Nice.
This act is terrible. Oh shit, I need more of them. I almost died.
I'm just following. You almost died.
No, that little fucker with the flamethrower. Had I not
Dude,
been clicky click.
Every time I get in front of them, I just watch my health disappear.
Now, there's a good question. Do claners have Tinder? I don't think they need it. There's no pretense for sex in clanner culture, actually. There's no hang-ups about it. They all just throw down. They're like, sex good, and they just do that all the time, pretty much. That's why a lot of people like the clanners. A lot of people read that part of it, and they're like, yes.
But yeah, DFA is death from above, usually for BattleTech.
Yeah.
They're most likely for BattleTech, but kind of been turned on for some Mech Warrior 5 because you can technically jump and land on people in that game if you have it set up right.
Alright, so here we go. We're going to run this way now.
Thanks everyone for coming out. I mean, we almost had 100 people at one point. I mean, like I said, I'd rather you guys watch over on YouTube. I like the slower community here because I can actually read the chat and respond to people. There's just so much people just spamming over there.
No, this is the end of the map, which means
Sorcerer riding battle mech. Oh god.
have to start over.
I mean, is a sorcerer's laser any stronger than like a small laser? Really? I mean, the range on a sorcerer's laser is almost nothing.
Let's see.
Like they can't even get off your single screens. Like maybe like 30, 40 feet of a beam
I'm gonna
from
start
a
in the Great
sorcerer.
Marsh and try to go outward as best I can. But this is awful. This is why I hate Act 3 so much. Whatever part of the map we find now should be the
Eat a cheese.
spider
I don't have cheese. I'll drink some
forest.
water for you though.
which is where we need to go. Which is awful, but we're gonna get a lot of XP. It's just lots
It's
and
good
lots
for
of
you.
love.
I do love my
It's
cheese.
like that part of the Lord of the Rings where they just run around forever.
Did you stop moving?
Yeah, we have to
Okay,
go
I'm
find
about
the
to say.
spider cavern.
I was like, am I lagging out?
No, we gotta go find the spider cavern. So I'm sitting there just making sure I'm not insane. Or, well, you know what I mean.
I'm about to say there's that this is not a test. It's not a valid test for this.
No. Nope. No.
Great March is such a waste.
It is just, here we go. And we're running.
Spider
and we're
Forest. We need to find Spider Forest.
running. We need to find spider, forest.
Isn't there
It's
like a
not that
class that
way.
could teleport?
Yes, there is. It's called the Sorceress, and it's the quick way of playing this game.
I'm about to say, like, I would love to not have to look for bridges every time. Hey, Sirloin of
Sorceress
beef.
is kind of just all fun, really. It's wrecking balls of fun. But you know, we have to go find the spider forest, wherever the fuck it is, which means one of these side areas is the spider forest.
Wrong way again. Yep.
It's always like that.
I was hoping I could
Act
get
3,
those things.
just as you think you're getting free of it, we'll just be like, oh man, you know what? Fuck you. And you'll just go, no, why? Why you do this? And it just goes, because. I mean, even your wolves are tired.
They are. They're not even running anymore. They're just kind of teleporting to me
No,
because
this
they
is
don't want
Act
to run.
3. Like, I know where I can find everything but one thing, and that's Act 3 in a nutshell. Is you'll run around and go, I found all the stuff, and the game will go, I don't think so. There is one more option as you guys press forward. You guys keep marching forward and look for parts on the map. I have one more option that I could not have considered before this, which is so stupid. I'm going to go back to the beginning and run out.
Okay, it's like
here's the
one
spider-
left turn.
Well, no, the spider forest is the first area, and it might just be that. I've had that happen before, and it
Yeah.
makes me very mad.
Angry Kitty in my
happens all
chat
the
just
time.
said, "Boom, spider forest." It's like go to town, walk out, boom, spider forest.
I know that, but it's the problem of this game of, oh my god. Again, I've already found it where you just run out, go out, nope. Go run out, go out, nope. Run out, go out, nope. Please be the right area. Please be the right area. This looks promising. My god, it was right near base. We were dumb all along.
You're
The jungle
teleporting back.
claimed us in madness. Portal down. The jungle claimed us in madness, brother. We have this now. We're gonna get out of this fucking act. Don't worry. Because, yeah.
The dungeon, yeah, no, we
Everyone
got
I
it.
know, when it comes
We
down
made
to
it.
Diablo
We're at the
acts,
spider
I would
forest.
say, is in terms of classic pacing, Act 1's hard to beat. Act 2's fun, especially when you get to the MC Escher fourth dimensional hangout. That is the huge cool place. That's
Can't mess with
really
me.
his little lair. I think that's a really cool thing.
Wait, what the hell is
then
what the hell's
3
a
is the
monster
weakest.
shrine?
What? Oh,
Hit
we're
like a
going down.
monster. We're not.
No, well, I was talking and then you went down. So
Oh.
here we go.
I found a shrine that said monster.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Don't worry
My
about
Wolves
it.
8
No,
whatever
we
came out.
Look, it's just fucking. There's spiders everywhere, but I think Act 3 and
Yeah, a little
the
bit of
first
a,
3/4 of Act 5
If you're triggered by
are the
spiders,
weakest.
like
I think Hell is
lower your
clean
resolution,
as
they won't
fuck
look like
and
anything.
short, but it
I think
is
I hit a button.
straight up
I think there's a
fight
button
the
I
whole
could do.
time. That's why I like Hell. I think Hell is a great
oh
level.
gee,
But as far
There,
as just
now you can't tell
pure
they're spiders.
level design and balance, Act 1 is where it's at. They made it simple and it works.
isn't that beautiful?
All right, let's see.
There's a beautiful game out there. God, I can't do it. Sorry. Like
But Act 3 is just one
those
of those
graphics
things where
is-
you constantly get to the edge
it doesn't
of the
work
map.
for me. I think that's one of the reasons I
Either
never really got
wears
that
you
far in
down
this game
or
by
you
myself.
overlook something very, very simple, which is incredibly stupid. Or, which I did several times already. But I think that a lot of Act 3 just suffers from this endless where am I going shit. And Act 5 has some of that as well, but it's a lot more linear. Hell is a great level, though. The Hellscapes are fucking sweet.
Oh.
It is a rad metal album of a fucking level. The whole
Hell yeah.
thing's cool. Everything's killing demons and blowing shit up. That's it. It's just fucking metal album stuff. You go out there and you've got all your chains and leather on and you're just beating the shit out of people and you're saving the universe. It's a great level. You go out there and smash some like demon's soul with a hammer. I mean, that's one of the quests. Go beat the guy's soul up with a hammer. I'm
I
like,
opened up a
what
cocoon and it just lit fire. I was like, okay.
Don't worry about it. Nature works in mysterious ways. You're a druid and you know that.
Spiders aren't nature, apparently.
Spiders are apparently not nature. The druid said so.
I knew a druid who said that, so it had to be true.
I'm half druid on my mother's side.
Ooh, so you're druidish.
Druish.
Druish. That's getting spicy. Is that it? That's all we needed?
Mel Brooks made the same joke. Remember Druish Princess? Mercedes? Spaceballs, the movie? Merchandising? Merchandising! You know he passed like 94 and he's still out there just kicking ass making movies.
Oh, Gibson?
Yeah. Or Mel Brooks, not Gibson. He's not. Mel Gibson's not 94. Can you imagine? Like they're like, oh, we're gonna remake Lethal Weapon, and he just comes out in a walker, and he's like, ah, 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 and just like waves a gun around. Like, no, he's like not in his 90s.
Are we
He's
missing
not that
something in
number of
here?
years. I think I just walked over the thing again where I was talking about being distracted. Diablo's a game I realized that I'm not great at talking over because I just click everything.
Mel Brooks is one of my favorite
Constantly
people.
like, yes, I must.
You're
do
in the
this
wrong
now.
place.
So
We're
he
in the
found
wrong
his fucking
place.
brain. What do you mean?
I don't know.
Havoc said Mel Gibson went to my high school. I'm presuming in like not recently, because I think that would be kind of weird. I think that probably would have made the news. You know, I think they would have been like, Mel Gibson goes to local high school.
Oh, we're supposed to be in the spider cavern, not the arachnid layer.
It's one of the spider things, Diggs. This is a spider place.
Oh, no, I get that.
There's so many spider places, Diggs. I went through the phone book, and I was like, let's call 1-800-SPIDERS.
And there's like
Murray's
7 of them.
Spiders. Jeremy's Spider Hole. Spiders Are Us. Spiders by the Pound. 99-cent
you, Hungry
scoop of
Kitty.
Black Widows, etc. You know, and I'm
Angry
sorry
Kitty.
that
Thank you.
one spider hole is not the same as the other spider hole.
But yeah,
But I assure you that I went with the best.
It'd be
grade
fun,
A
kind of bit
spiders
like
I
have a
could
perfect
find.
place for the 3D printer. If
And
that's
I'm sorry
on
that
the way, it
spiders
should be here
don't
by
go
Friday.
as
That's
far
really
as
cool.
Spiders used to.
Give it plenty of
But
time to like
it's-
start
it's
printing a
just-
few of them,
there
give
is
it a
an
few
economy,
test
Diggs.
tries. I don't
Spiders are
actually
not
know how
infinite.
those
There's not
work,
an
so it'd be a
infinite
lot of
spider
research for me.
economy.
Give him whiskey. I will give him whiskey.
Holy shit! There's more trees that are boxing us now.
Boxing trees?
Boxing trees.
I heard trees like fire.
Trees love fire.
Hey, bugs.
Trees, bugs, fire. You know, I was thinking, if magic were real, like D&D magic were real, what would, to you, be the ideal school of magic to devote your life to? Because naturally, you could only choose one, right?
Divination.
Just finding people's shit.
No, I mean, higher level stuff is like predicting future outcomes. So I'd hit that. I'd hit that lottery early and retire.
I think divination would be cursed, man. Because I have a habit. Where I love crap shack sci-fi movies, and I've talked with you about a lot of the ones I like.
You love Battlefield
Right, so-
Earth.
No, Battlefield Earth is watchable in parts. There's just parts of it where I'm like, there's just parts where I go like, trim the script. Like you could make Battlefield Earth watchable if you trimmed 40% of the script and you recast the whole thing, and you changed all the camera work, and then you changed the plot at about 8 points, and then again you recast it, and then you change the title. Yeah, you can make it work. Some of the concepts are there, but and I'm not an expert filmmaker. I don't know what.
You
I'm
sure
doing.
about that?
I have made a number of movies, but that does not make me a good filmmaker. Any YouTuber can claim to do the same thing. But one of my, like, I've talked about transhumanism and the nature of the internet cult with stuff like that movie Surrogates, and especially my fascination with role-playing communities, big and small, and then the advent of stuff like VR role-playing and all of this other stuff coming up. I'm just, like, I was talking with Osborne about that for hours, and we were looking at the notion of the internet tribe and many other things in this strange, wild era. But one of the crap sack movies I like is that movie Surrogates.
Okay,
Where-
over here.
Is it over there?
It is over here. I dropped a
Okay. I am surrounded by lots of bad people, so I will be there in a moment. The
We're going through,
insects are
boys.
bad and the wolves are spinning. So I will go through this one and then that one. Do you think there's such a thing as portal sickness? Like you go through enough of these quick enough and you just get really sick?
Get that time dilation sickness.
I think you would. I think you'd just, like, your ears would just start leaking goo. You'd die.
All right, here's
But-
a thought experiment. Let's say you had a way to like essentially teleport, right?
Sure.
But every time you did, it took off the amount of time it would take you to physically teleport to where you were going.
I see what you're meaning. You were giving up that much time in exchange for that instantaneously.
Yeah.
And if you do it enough, you will just age and die.
Yeah, like you show up and your beard has grown like 2 weeks because it only accounts for your own ability. So you walked to Canada. Like,
Imagine, okay, now, I will go back to my crapsack movie stuff, but imagine, if you will, a superpower. If you're talking about weird superpowers, not just a magic ability, but imagine a superpower where you could instantly achieve a year's worth of practice in anything you picked up, like as a superpower. So, like, I need to drive a car, you could have a car, like, you could not know how to drive a manual transmission, and then walk up to a car with a manual transmission, and then after thinking for a moment, have a year's worth of talent.
Got the eye.
In driving that car. Yeah, the eye's here. Pick up the eye.
I can't carry
But I'm just saying. Then imagine if that applied to everything else. So you're like, oh man, I wish I was in shape, and then you can just think a moment and apply like a year of some workout. You know what I mean?
But do you lose that year of your life?
I think so.
Well, I mean, if you spent that year to get yourself healthy in every possible way, aren't you getting a net gain on that?
You would, but I think it would count off like you must give up this percentage of your time on Earth or something.
Oh, percentage? Oh, that'd be scary.
Exactly. Make it some Faustian bargain where you're like, I don't know how this shit works. Like you make something that seems like, wow, an easy gain, but it has to be a monkey's paw in some way. There's always some sort of
you definitely
exchange.
get older. And you can't. There's like no cheat. I mean, I guess if you're like on the edge of having a heart attack and you spend it like, okay, for the next 2 years, I'm just gonna do full physical health and fitness and eating right, and you blink and you're in, recovered bodybuilder shape. Obviously, that's way more than like 2 years of hard work.
Yeah, like there would have to
you
be
have
a
like
bargain.
another 17 years on your life because of lack of heart disease and organ failure, but you still lose that percentage, so you don't know if you gained or lost anything.
It would just be a constant bizarro what if. But we have to go to Lower Curast and kill everything in this town. And this is where the act actually gets good. There's a lot of more open fights. You're not going to get constantly ambushed until you go underground. Follow my portal. Let's do this. This is where you put your helmet on, and we welcome them to the Bone Zone. Welcome them to the Bone Zone. All right, here we go. Digs with hands, hope you come through. Because we're pushing forward.
Sorry about that. Hey, Night Owl, good to see you,
Hollow
man.
log contains much money. No wonder this culture fell. They just put their money into logs. They don't have banks or nothing. Oh, God. And they have swamp creatures. Maybe 2 things contributed to their fall.
Hollow log, lots of money.
Onward, boys.
Who put all the gold in every, like, here's a random stash, here's a random log?
Think about every JRPG where someone kills a wolf and it drops like 8 rings. Like, what the fuck was that thing eating? A jewelry shop?
Yeah, it just ganked like a jewelry salesman. Just kept eating.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I'm just wondering what the fuck happened there. Like, what's the big deal? Why does this wolf have so much good stuff? Yeah, this whole town and civilization seems like it was bad, and then it got worse.
I mean, maybe these are the new people. Maybe they're fine. Hey, there's a Zukamite. I don't know what that is.
Well, they're dead now. Don't worry. We're just gonna kill everybody. Stab them all, shoot them all. I mean, look, we're the heroes of good, so that means everything we murder is okay.
That's
what the heroes of good do.
That's what the death advocate approaches.
Yeah, they're
What
like,
does that
what
even
side do
mean?
you serve? And you're like, I serve all sides. And they're like, oh, shit. Oh, Rogue Operation says the swamp creatures are the bankers. Okay.
Oh.
So we're just like robbing the bank. They're like, hey, that's my retirement log. And you're like, oh, shit, I'm sorry. And then you stab him. Because retirement logs are not valid.
That was the second time I pressed that monster shrine. Nothing showed up.
Where the fuck have you guys gone?
We went north. I'm following Beefington.
You're following Beefington.
Lord Beefington.
Lord Beefington?
Yeah, he's a lord
He's a
now.
beefy lord.
He every time he kills somebody, he takes their land.
Oh, he takes their land once he kills them. Right. I got you, bud. All right. I'll catch up with you boys someday.
We could drop a
There we go.
portal.
No, I'm running up. The Cuirass Bazaar. There's multiple places around here, including multiple smaller dungeons. Okay, come back over here. Here's a dungeon we need to hit. Most of these dungeons are micro dungeons. Some of them contain loot, but one of them contains an item. And the true one that contains the item is the third part of the stupid brain-eyed heart, whatever, that you need to smash something to symbolically destroy. Don't worry about
Drop
it.
a portal.
It's under the bazaar, and we are in the bazaar. And you don't need to drop portal. Just come over here.
I already
Sit
went through.
right by it.
Shit.
Oh, all right. Well, there's that. Oh God, there's so many. Well, I'm just gonna stand here behind the Necromancy Union and let them collect some dues for me.
Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine.
And Seth Hutchinson asks, "What are my thoughts on a 1917 Eddystone rifle?" They're good. 1917s are good, fine rifles. Actually, I find them to be quite fun and good. Oh, here we go. Throwing lead everywhere.
Got him, wolves.
Send in the wolves.
I did not kill goat for anything. This was handed to me, so someone else
man,
might have
there's guys
killed
with
goat.
axes.
But this
They
is
think they're
technically a
important because they
raven
have
mask
axes,
with
but this
antlers.
is not true. I have skeletons. And
So I don't
skeletons
need to
are
worry
very
about it. It just looks like goat because I'm a big fan. Big metal
Ruined
fan.
temple. There we go.
Walk in and get hit with a fireball. No respect. No respect.
All we gotta do is blow up everything in here, and then we'll be fine. No big deal. No big deal. There's a tome in here. I'm grabbing it. I got his tome.
He's got his toes.
I got his tome. Come in here and get the tome. Not the toes. Don't take the toes. We don't want to take those. We don't know where they've been. Don't take toes.
There's a tome in here?
Just the tome. Well, I grabbed it. Now it says we have to go talk to Alcor, who's probably going to turn it into more liquor. Weird fucker.
He
All right,
turns
hold
tones
on.
into liquor.
He's got to turn his toes into liquor. All right, let me go check back into the weird guy again because it's Act 3. You have to go run across the docks to go speak with Crap Shack Cabin Crazy Jerry. And then he's
Again.
like, yeah.
It goes.
Oh, you found the book.
Death's
Thank you.
Advocate. The hell? It says Death's Advocate approaches. Nothing shows up.
Nope. All right, so I went and spoke with that guy, and I got a free thing, which is really nice. That is nice to get free stat points, but still, again, mid-dungeon, curious. Yes,
You gambling.
I drank some coffee, and now I have to poop. All right, what are we gonna do?
Get me a soda.
Good old Deckard Cane. I'm just gonna
Gonna
drink
get yourself
all
a
the potions
soda?
rather than.
It's a crappy
What?
sword.
I thought he was just getting himself a soda. I was like,
Yes.
It's a crappy sword.
He's just mumbling about how bad the swords are, which they are terrible.
Yeah, ain't good enough.
Ah, all skeleton party. Skeletons are a good idea.
Well,
Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go back through where I was, and since we have finished this area, and we found that stupid fucking book, which now we don't have to deal with.
thanks for following, Saint
Excuse
Bliss.
me. I almost
Thank
got
you so much.
interrupted by human resources.
If you're not aware, Black Pants
We have to
Leads
go
is
find the
currently also
sewers in the
live
Cuirass
on
Bazaar.
YouTube,
So follow me,
playing the same
boys,
game, but from a
through the
expert,
portal, and we
I
have
guess
to go
an
dig in the
expert point of view
sewers
from
to
Tex.
find ourselves some
He's
fun.
running the,
Don't worry, no one's gonna have to stab
it's
any.
Lord
oh, wait,
Noob
no,
skills.
I'm
I
going
thought
to
you
have to
were
stab
following
many
us,
people in
but
the
yeah,
sewer.
if you guys want like a experienced player that can explain all
don't
the
worry,
left
once
and
we
rights
free
and up
this
and down
land,
to
it'll
this
be-
entire game, go
Here's
watch
the
Tex.
sewers.
I am literally
It's
the
gonna be
friend
bad.
you brought along and is just happy to be here. And this is kind of like a filler show. It's like,
sure,
hey,
you
thanks
could
for
add all
the
sorts
Saint
of
and the
effects to
Prime
Black
Sub.
Powder.
Thank you so much. You know, we like to, we have a lot of cool shit planned in for the Legion. Helping out. We actually got somebody
Sewers
to
of
help
Cuirass.
Bouser fix his
Because
failed
as you
hard
know,
drive, which
if you dig
unfortunately
a
hurt a
hole
little,
under a
kept
swamp,
some of his
it will be
projects, but
perfectly usable as a sewer.
you know, it's going to good. Found a big dude with a spike hand.
Yeah, they got a lot of that problem. That'll stop the sewer. That's a real septic backup if ever I heard of one.
Eee.
It's not great. Not great at all.
Here are the EU meetups back on the list of things that are going to be getting funded from us. We're going to give them we actually have a rage room set up for them. Hopefully that someone will bring a camera and maybe we can record it and show it on WBPL 76. So that's currently that.
need.
Also,
And
Chippy's
it is
Gravy
endless.
Wrestling competition is also on the docket
Another
for
fun part of Act 1
funding.
that they got right was dungeons.
It's gonna be a pretty fun
Act
couple
3,
months, and then
dungeons do
upcoming in
this,
like
and
in
you just, like,
October
lie.
/ November, the big BPL meetup.
This
Hopefully, we're gonna get a lot of like the Jackbox
And it
party
makes
stuff
you really wish
live.
the civilization had fallen harder.
There's a lot of cool shit coming up. I can't really think of it right now because Diablo is just, you pay attention. I have to listen to what Tex is saying, which is constant. And then if MadAsgardian decides to speak, I'll talk to him as well.
All right. You gotta have some of the drink.
But once again, thank you, St. Bliss, for the support of the channel and
Find a way
WPL
out of the
76.
sewer, or down, rather.
Brian monster doesn't spawn
Deeper
monster,
parts
nearest
of the
monster
sewer,
becomes
because as you know,
Oh,
sewers
thank
have
you, Jerry. I
basements.
did not know that. That is good to know. I will no longer waste those on monsters that don't exist anymore.
And basement sewers pretty
Getting
much,
beat up by like the smallest things.
Well, just stand in the middle of my skeletons and get your breath back.
Don't worry.
And it looks like we found a sewer lever, which is important because it lowered another sewer level where we need to go. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a sewer level.
We're going down.
Call Civvy. All right. Let's see.
Happy to help. Gonna be listening as I hunt monsters. Heck yeah, man! Haunted Monster Hunter Rise. I've tried
Cummins.
multiple times
Just
to
come pick
get
up this
people
guy's
to
heart.
stream
Don't worry about
Monster
it.
Hunter World or Rise, and it just has not worked out for the people who played in the Legion.
Now we have to get
I'll
back
get it
out of
happen. I'll
here.
make it happen.
And rather than fight all the way back up through that mess, we're going to do a little bit of fun with portals, which is probably the least heroic thing in the world, but pretty fun. So we're just going to go back into Lower Curast, and I'm going to walk the fuck back up there.
We weren't supposed to pick up anything, right?
Yeah, his heart.
Oh, I got
We need to
that,
pick
yeah.
up his- yeah, that's it. The next we have to find his flail, which is guarded by a whole bunch of people called the Council, which are essentially mini bosses, and they're kind of weird.
Where'd you head out?
But if you, yeah, I did, and I'm about to come back into town so we can find the Council. So once we find the flail, we combine all the things, and it does a thing, and it's all fine, and people explode. It's some foul magics. Don't worry, I dropped a portal. Join up on me, and we will seek adventure.
Red line. I played.
All right.
I actually.
Let's wait
I'll.
for Sir Beefing.
I won't say this to Tex because I have it so I can talk to you guys and not have him hear it.
Or in the front.
I personally really enjoyed Diablo 3,
seen
at
that.
least when the expansion came out. I had a blast. I ran through with I think one of every class except the Necromancer. I had fun on
somewhere
each
around
one. I didn't grind it.
Fuckers are somewhere
I don't
around
do
here.
grind games. I
Be
didn't
careful,
Paragon. I
because
didn't
they're very dangerous.
try to do like a whole bunch of rifts or whatever the heck they're called, where it's like a whole bunch of challenges and stuff. Because I don't really want to go for gear. I don't
Know
want to
when you run
spend
into the
20
council,
hours
'cause
trying to
they'll start
find that
throwing magic
piece that
at
would
you
give me
like
the
crazy.
ultimate build. Like, I just played and I enjoyed what I played.
We sure about this dungeon or not?
Let's take a look. See.
2 has
Which
been
one is it?
fun. I just think if 2 would be fun if I.
Eh.
I'm actually having pretty good fun. Do I not
more
go in here or do I
content
go in here?
Nah, don't worry about it.
Not going in there.
I'm on the hunt of the council. I wish them to die.
But yeah, I mean, I think I like
wish the
2 as
council
well.
to perish.
I'm a little bit weird why I can only have left and right click for my stuff, so clicking to swap
But
my
a lot of
skills
those
is a little
smaller
bit
dungeons can be pretty
weird. I guess I
samey.
should have like
So
weapon
it's
swaps.
one of
I
those
haven't
things
done
where
that
you're
yet.
like, oh, cool, a dungeon.
I don't even know how that works.
All right, here's the way in. I do appreciate though in the art.
I think it's if I
how
was
the
going to really
outer
enjoy
areas
this
of
game for
are
what it
very,
is,
very
I'd probably have
cheap
to run
and
through it solo or
the
with
inner
some
areas
friends
of
that
this get
don't know it as
nicer,
well as
there's actually,
Tex.
like,
Because,
stone
like I said, this
watchtowers
is
and
this is
stuff.
the
I've
equivalent
seen
of you
people
having a
actually,
friend
like,
who's
build
like
shit
max
up
level
and
in an
not all
MMO.
in the water.
And says,
There's
"Hey,
a
come
lot
play
of
some. No,
nice
it's
little
fun." And when you get
features,
in
and
there,
go,
he
"Oh,
just buys you everything and runs you
was
through all
nice.
the dungeons, and you essentially get like
here's
a
the waypoint. We're gonna
brief
need that.
Cliff Notes
This makes
version of the
everything
game
less
that you get to
painful until
experience.
something happens.
And this one is
This
it's
silly
fun, but
point
I
is
feel like
bizarre,
I
but
I like games for their story. He likes games
don't
for
wander
how
off.
big his
This is where
skeleton army could be. Even if he doesn't enjoy the story.
The council throws magic like artillery.
Ah, function cubes. I kick baskets. I kick baskets. That's what I do.
All right, let's see. That's not it. Let's keep going.
Looking for a specific hole in the ground.
Nope. There's more sewers. The sewers is quite vast, but no, we're looking for the
But thanks
council,
everyone for coming out and actually watching this side of things. I know, like,
and
Tech's sitting there
we're
with,
gonna kill
I
a
think,
bunch of these higher level
345,
people
probably more.
fairly
I haven't
quickly.
refreshed in a while.
I'm not
About
terribly worried about
350
the
people.
last guy.
That's pretty solid. Glad to see him stream. I want him to.
Compared to
Don't tell
Daryl,
him I said
Daryl,
this
a pain
because he's
in
not
the ass.
listening to me.
This guy,
Uh-oh.
not so much.
You
What?
I think I
need.
found him.
I don't know what
You think
Trachnabil
you
is.
found him? All right, here we go. You think you
Travnakal?
found
Travnakal?
Travancore, yes.
What's that?
That's where we need to be.
Oh, okay. We're looking for it. This is it?
Nope.
Nope.
This is a place, but not the place.
How
You'll
dare
know.
you? Go right. All right, going right.
I'm just also looking around for sweet, sweet monsters to murder with skeletons. Because that's ideally what we want to do, is get some nice, good AoE grinding.
think this
Now,
is
I was
it.
going to also say something to chat. Recently retried playing Cyberpunk 2077 with Mike's Fixes. And even with that, not a great game. It needs a lot of work.
Nope.
All right, found another temple. Found a name person.
I'm still waiting for Cyberpunk modders to just finally crack it open because. Come on,
Yeah, I'm
guys.
waiting for someone, I think as you are, to like give it a total lobotomy. Like to just break it. Oh, here we are. Over here, guys. I think we're waiting for somebody to give it a total lobotomy, rip it open, and make it either more of an RPG or more of a shooter.
Yeah.
Either or is fine. I'm fine if it has no RPG mechanics and it's a slick ass shooter. If it's just that, really competent with the mechanics, I'm fine.
Me too. Added flying cars to 2077. Yeah, it was rushed, and it does need a community to break it open.
Well, and Travis says it's really overhyped because it's Techno Skyrim with less polish. And it should have been an easy win. Techno Skyrim should have been an easy sell. Like, people should have loved that shit.
Oh, community modders added flying cars. I mean, does it give you full freedom, or are you still stuck to the road?
All right, here we go. All right, now we're getting into the fun, guys.
Oh shit! It's raining fire.
Yep. Welcome
birds
to the
for
fun
that.
part. Birds will help to a point. But it's going to get real, real quick. And you're going to need to close range or a fight. I have guys who can do both.
I got
Okay,
guys who
looks
can do
like
both
you
as
guys
well.
found- Looks like you just found them over there. I'll be there in a second.
Go up for waypoint.
Yeah. All right, here we are. This is the council. Just be careful. And control the zone as best possible. I'm going to try to recoup my
Oh, boy.
dying skeletons. There we go.
Ooh, what is that thing on the map?
Well, over here we're in a fight of our lives. We might need your assistance.
I'm trying to get there, but I found myself stuck on a ledge, and my guy walks like 2 feet a minute.
That is not good.
Why sometimes I can run forever, sometimes I can't run for shit.
Cardio is important.
Ow. What are we fighting?
All right, there's Kalim's flail. Got it. Now that we got all the pieces, we can ask Kane and combine them in the thing. But first we
Can I
gotta kill
keep
the-
it?
Yeah, no, not really.
There is hope once again.
All right, so the council's all dead, kinda. And we need to go back to town and break Kalium's thing in order to break into this next thing, which is actually not all that hard, so watch this. Look, there's Kalium's flail, which is an okay flail. It's got three spiky bits on it, which is a lot.
Impossible.
Deckard Cain. Okay,
Impossible.
neat. So what we do is we put this and
An
a brain
R2.
and an eye and a heart in a box, and that magically doesn't turn it into something nightmarish. Kalim's wheel. Oh, good. Very nice. Nice. A+. Very good. All right, so now we
I got Kalim's wheel.
will, yeah. And we
Wheel.
need that. You have to use it to do a thing. Meanwhile, I'm getting into stone cutting. My God. I'll retire from fighting monsters.
All right, I broke it.
Oh.
Take
Well, I
that
guess I'll be
world.
there in a minute.
Nothing happened. Oh, there it is. It's ghosts.
Ghosts explode out of it. That is correct.
Oh, the dungeon open. That's what you wanted me to do.
Correct. We
Oh,
need
wait.
to open the dungeon. And now that
I'll summon
the
all
ghosts
new
have exploded-
ribbons. Ribbons.
Ribbons? Gonna explode some ribbons there, are we? All
I
right.
use the cube. My
Yeah, you
Herodric
gotta use the cube. All right. So now that good God, they did a really good job because like on the original graphics, it looks very like Mr. Bones' Wild Ride.
Yeah, I
with
just
his
swapped there to
image.
look at it.
Yeah,
Hey!
it's like Mr. Bones' Wild Ride. But if you look
Owl,
at the
thank you
new
so much for the
graphics, it looks-
1,000
That
bits.
looks awesome.
It really helps us out over
that
here.
looks like something you'd find as
Really
a member
don't-
of,
like, just
Key
about for
Division in
everything.
1920s. That's really
Always with your support. Been one of the most
All right, so now we're in the
impressive
boss
feats
fight area.
and kindnesses
the
to
Durance of Hate
WPL since
sucks
we started.
because,
Thank you
as
so
may
much for all your
notice,
continued support.
It's hard to walk around, and there's a lot of little places.
Definitely gonna get you in on
Also,
that Oxford's BPL action for the
You may
birthday
die.
bash.
So
I'm gonna call
what we're
it
going to
Dig's
do
birthday
is
bash.
we're
We're
going
just
to
gonna
take
have
our
like
time
a
through
whole
it,
bunch of
because
like
everything in here is kind of
squad or
nasty.
1v1 based things and just have a
At the
whole
point you need to go back to town.
like hours
say
and hours
so,
upon
and we'll make it
Ox
happen.
versus BPL
No big
stuff.
deal.
It'll be crazy. We'll just get a game list together that has like small groups or easy PvP or maybe even co-op or high score stuff. It could be anything. Played everyone like. We can do like a painting competition where like everyone just submits what they did that
Have a fun
night.
time. That guy's stabbing me a little, which is not cool. I did not sign up for that.
Until I made sure my.
We're just
Hey,
gonna
that's
keep heading
awesome.
in to
Are
the
you in Canada,
obviously
Night Owl? 'Cause I
blood-soaked
thought you were
place,
in
which
like
makes me wonder, like,
in the
how
East Coast of
long
America
ago was
near
this murder
New York.
that there's just holes
'Cause
still
I know that there's a
filled
lot
with
of connected
they have a
like
blood well.
network issues. Like entire
They don't have
internet
a
went down
blood,
up in
they have a
Canada. I
pile
don't
of
think that would have
blood.
messed with you.
That is a lot of blood.
But thank you so much.
It's like something out of 40K where they're like, ah, yes, the demon used blood bricks to build his blood throne, which he sat on and rested his blood feet. And you're like, okay.
Where's the cows?
After we beat the game once, we can go to the cow level.
Oh, you have to beat it. Look at these big maulers.
Looks like they got MadAsgardian. Don't pick up his gold. All right, dropping portal. Stand by. Oh, wow. I am
stole
out
it all.
of town portal scrolls. That's
I
hilarious.
got it here. I have a whole
I am
book.
completely out. I've been dropping
Here.
so many. I'll just need to start picking those up again.
Go on with your bad self. Oh wait, he's back. Yeah, all of our spiky boys are here now. We leaving?
Oh, well, tell you what. Here, tell you what. I'm going to go through your portal real quick, and I'm going to try to make this man a much better shield.
I by the way, I will mention again that I have all the same gear from when we first act.
That's hilarious.
I've only wore what you've given me so far, and that's all. I haven't traded anything in.
That's not good. We're
What
going
do you mean? We're doing
here.
fine.
There's a spear if you want it. Let's see. Here's a pretty okay two-handed axe. You might want to use that. I mean, that's something. I mean, using all the default stuff you can get by. This is a stats-based game, but you can get some pretty ridiculous bonuses.
Roderick Cube.
All right, here we go. MadAsgardian, here is a shield that gives all resistances plus 25. It's not the greatest shield, but I dropped it in town. You might want it. Oh, the Heraldric Cube? I can't take. That is somebody's. It might be yours. You're gonna need that. You're gonna need the Heraldric Cube, bud.
It's not mine. I can't wear the X because I don't have enough strength. Typical.
Hold it for now. Hold it for now.
I'll use this spear
MadAsgardian,
for now.
pick up your cube and pick up your shield. You cannot leave
Oh
your
yeah,
cube.
I was using my cube, then it vanished out of my inventory.
Mirror
did
high
not.
speed.
It's there on the
Potential.
ground.
You know,
I
when
see
I
it.
lived on Long Island, our
did not.
internet
That
was
is a cube sitting
Optimum
right
Online,
there.
which I
You
think
just threw it
became
on the ground.
Spectrum.
You're like,
It was
no
like
more
the
cube.
first
No more
cable internet
transdimensional
allowed,
generate.
like
I
in
was making
Hicksville
that
hub area,
trail
Nassau
thing, and
County.
everything vanished from my
And
inventory.
I went from dial-up
That
to
happens,
that and was
actually.
playing Star Siege Tribes back in middle school. and I was just dominating people because that ping to those servers
Don't Patreon
made
or
you
Patreon
literally a
lines me.
god because you
There we
didn't have to
go.
lead.
So
Like
what
if
we're
any of
gonna
you
do
ever
is we're
gamed
gonna
on
go back down
dial-up,
to
you
the
understand
Durance
if you were
of
playing
Hate.
FPS is how much you need to lead for the hits to
Look at the
register.
resistances.
So you got really good at leading and aiming, and when you,
You might
suddenly
need them.
got insane ping and
I went
response
back through the
time,
portal to
you
save
became
money.
a god.
Follow me for more necromancy tips. Life hacks, as it were. Get it? Because necromancy?
Shit was awesome.
I'm not really good at this. Yeah, we're beating this at pretty good time. Unless this guy clowns us really hard, I think we'll be alright. If he clowns us, we'll just go back to the Arcane Sanctuary and grind that shit, and then we'll be fine.
I don't
No
think we
big
have to
deal.
worry. We got enough ravens.
Yeah, I brought enough birds for this problem. Imagine if that was like... Imagine if that was the be-all, end-all of thing. Not like, I got a lot of guns, or I know a lot of karate. It's just like, I have a lot of birds. Imagine if that was like the measure. Like, don't mess with that guy, man. He's got a lot of fucking birds. And you're like, oh.
Birda? Oh, here it is. Level 2.
It's over here. It's over here. Here we go. And no, I've not done any advanced rune crafting.
Hey.
And yes, I know I
Are
can
you all
combine the gems
25
and make
plus?
better ones. I don't want to sit here and OCD through that.
What
because
level is
I do
everyone
have
at
really
right
bad
now?
OCD. I am currently level 24.
I am 24 as well.
All right.
24.
A lot of blood down here.
We're all 24, so we can handle the fight. Wait, is this the fight? It just seems like fire.
Yeah, no, this is the fight. Okay, we win.
Yeah,
End of
we did
act.
it.
That was it. Oh, God.
Really?
No.
Ow, ow, ow.
No,
Those
no,
guys
it is
hurt.
not. Yes, they do.
They
And that's the
broke my
problem with
knees.
this. Well, that's the problem with this act, is they throw you shitloads of those little guys at the beginning. And you're like, oh, I can fight whole hordes of them. And then at this point, they throw you those little guys, and they're actually quite tough. And you're like, oh, shit.
Get them, birds.
This is just topsy-turvy asshole shit. That's this act. You're just like, why? This act is filled with a lot of why.
We'll be 25 before we get to the boss.
We probably
Pretty
will.
close.
I think 22 to 26 is about what you need to be. As the game does get more or less difficult based on more or less people present.
Yeah, but we have the birds and the skelly boys to offset the strength.
And you're absolutely right. Atmos Dwagon, that's a hilarious name. You're absolutely right.
Atmos.
Mephisto is far, far easier than Duriel. Far, far easier than Duriel. Duriel will fuck your shit up. However, if you have the right curses, you can also get Duriel to beat himself to death with a golem. Which is a cheap way of doing it, but actually quite effective.
Oh boy.
I found the way down. I
Yeah,
found
you
the way
did.
down. It's over here. It's over here. Durance of Hate, level 3, boys. Level 3. Level of Hate, level 3. Durance of Hate. Durance. That sounds terrible. The Durance of Hate.
I am
Beware
Durant.
the Durance. Yeah. All right, let's go. You ready? Let's go down here.
Go wolves.
Wolves. All right,
Quiet.
boys.
Dude.
Yep. Yep.
There's a
okay,
firewall.
here we go.
No longer
Get in
quiet.
there. Get in there.
Is this
Gotta
him?
Peel
Is
some
this
of these
him?
guys off.
Is this him?
This is
Who's
this is
him?
the precursor to the fight.
I got the experience shrine. We're good.
Oh, good.
Get in there, guys.
Dropping a
Get
portal
them.
back here. Oh, I don't have any bullets. Never mind.
Oh, all my wolves
We're
are
on
dead.
our own, boys. That's what you want to hear. We're on our own.
Oh fuck.
Just stay alive. We'll slowly push forward.
Are we fine?
That's
We're
all we
fine.
can do.
My wolves
Stay
just have a
out of
problem
the
standing
fire.
in fire.
Yeah, just don't stand in the fire. That is how they get you. Okay, we slowly peeled the room back. Here we go. Now the fight. We go through this side room, and then we get into the boss fight. Oh, sorry. One of his other side people. This
Oh, that
guy.
was a guy.
That was a guy. This guy also has light-plated boots. Stuff like that could be useful.
Yeah, I got Act 1 boots. I'm good.
All right, here we go.
Is that him? Oh, that's the dude from Heroes of the Storm.
Yeah, see, in the basic, he doesn't look that scary, but even in this, he doesn't look that scary, and he's very easy compared to Duriel. Very easy. The only time I ever had a problem with this guy was a Boazon. Grab the Soul Stone, and let's grab some of these weapons he dropped, because they're free. Demon weapons are free. However, Diggs, since this is your first time, would you like to see one of the most metal things ever put into a video game?
Sure.
Come over here. Come over here. Oh, walk on that. Walk. Yeah, there you go. Walk to that portal. See that portal in the center?
Yeah.
Walk toward it.
I'm gonna walk
do
toward
it.
it.
No, you have to walk on this bit.
Oh, I'm walking
This bit
towards
here.
it.
Yeah. Look. Oh,
Oh, that was cool.
bones. Bones
Oh,
rose out
that
of the
looks
blood.
Terrible.
Yo, it's terrible. And now we go to
Good one.
Act 4. We actually go to hell.
We did it.
Yeah, we are rewarded for our good work by going to hell, which
Hey.
actually has a really nice tiled foyer, which
My
I did
wolves-
not know was a thing in hell.
my
But
wolves
there's
have died,
a lot of weapons and armor
fortunately.
you can buy here, which is nice.
This you told me.
But hell is just a straight shot, and it's a fantastic throwdown fight. And I think we could probably get hell done next time. We can just go down there and break this guy's soul stone. We'll just bust it and snort the dust. It'll be nice. Fuck, man. We beat this act fairly easily, as much as I bitched about it. All we did was just grind it down and chat through along and help. But I'm probably going to take a bit of a break, get a cup of coffee, maybe something to eat, and I might play some late night RimWorld if people are interested.
Hey, heck yeah. Sounds awesome.
Beat this shit. Well, we just beat this shit. Like,
That's the whole
well
game?
done. No.
I'm about to say, like, I'm pretty sure I think Mephisto is not the Fisto
We
Isto.
got 2 more acts, but Hell is its own thing, and I think I want to pair Hell and Act 5 together because Act 5 is a slog, but it's cinematic, and Hell is short and sweet. And that's what I wanted. Like, HE double hockey sticks, Act 4, literal Hell, is such an awesome fight because it's just constant explosions and fighting, especially the River of Fire near the end. But yeah, give me like 15 minutes, watch your notifications, and we'll see about setting some RimWorld up. And hey, thank you, Diggs and MadAsgardian, for fucking joining us.
Hey, no problem. And if you're on BPL 76, I'm gonna call it here because I'm not getting nothing up. I think coming up next is gonna be Farm Sim Friday in about an hour.
Yeah, they farm. I told them I'd drop in on some, but not all, because you know, depends on whether or not I want to drive a tractor until it stalls, which I know how to
Yeah.
do in real life. So I mean, it's like oof.
But yeah, don't
But
leave
yeah,
quite. I'm gonna
no,
go
it's
through the
fun to run with this
cinematic.
guy.
I don't
So
want to
if you're
like
checking
make.
that out,
I
do
want to
that.
watch this as well.
Late night.
Holy shit!
Probably. Yeah, in a bit. Thank you again for joining us. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna get up and get a change, but thanks for joining. Yeah, I can't believe we beat that in under 2 hours because
Wait,
usually
this
it
guy-
takes 4.
Diablo straight comes out of that dude.
Yeah.
Oh, because I never saw the cinematics. I'm just finishing watching the screaming portal turn this dude into Diablo.
Yeah, dude. It just Diablo possesses him and gets him to go do shit.
So do all of them serve Diablo?
Kind of, in a way. Like Diablo is just like permanent. You know what I mean?
Because I know like
That's-
this other demon did all that just to get Diablo to come through.
Yeah, because they're in the way the setting was written. Believe it or not, a lot of this was written by Jeff Grubb, who Mr. Welch put me on the podcast with. But Diablo has like prime evils and then lesser evils. So there's like big evil and then there's like little dick evil in that universe, and they're not like. They kind of serve each other, but as primevals go, as far as the lore goes in the setting, from what I remember, is like the primevals are bound to that soul stone in the physical realm, and as long as that soul stone remains, after they die, they can come back.
So that's why he was sent there to destroy it.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where in the first Diablo, he was sent there to destroy that, which would like shatter the demon's ability to be on the mortal plane.
How you doing,
And then
Mike?
he didn't do it, and he
Thanks for
slowly
the follow.
got corrupted
Or
by it,
Ismarwar?
and slowly became
My calves
really
hate me.
insane,
Nice.
and just didn't do a good job at all. And
I've
was
been
a bad
hydrating
hero.
like crazy.
And so the hero of the first game is the person you fight as Diablo in the second. It's not great.
All right. Well, you enjoy your break. I'm gonna wrap it up on WPL and then just kind of go dead until farm sim.
Sure, no problem. All right, later.
All right, now that they're gone, we could talk some shit. Hell yeah, brother. Actually, that was pretty fun. Like I said, I'm really enjoying the cutscenes. I'm a little lost on the story. That's why I keep asking text questions. But he is a very huge Diablo fan, which means that he has most of the answers I'm looking for. H2O reminder. Okay, I'm breathing. All right, I'm breathing. We're breathing. Sorry. Yeah, it was kind of a randomly thrown together stream because our Canadian brothers have had some network issues today. So this is like retro enough, right? I mean, hope you guys enjoy what's going on here. I know it's not as like cool as Texas stuff because he's like the man. He has Crow doing all the cutscenes and the intro stuff, so it looks really good. Like his the loading screen, the installation, and the one where they did Nebulous Fleet Command, which actually kind of sucks because like they had the Nebulous Fleet stream where they went up against like that dev buddy who just crapped all over 3 of them, which was funny, not gonna lie. But like they were supposed to go on just do the podcast with Tex and that, and they just blew him off. Like he's like, oh yeah, we'd love to be on the podcast, thanks for the stream and everything, and then nothing, just dead silent. Apparently they didn't want to be on the podcast, or something else popped up. But it was around the holidays, so we never know. But that was unfortunate. I was enjoying watching him play that space game. Yeah, that's Diablo, at least for this week. I don't have anything else I'm gonna play right now. Where the hell did my guy go? My guy is dead. My boy is dead. How long has my boy been dead? My avatar is dead. Damn, that sucks. Well, later tonight, as you guys know, there'll be a Farm Sim Friday. Tex might pop in, might not. He probably won't. It's not really a thing he was planning. He just wanted to give it a shot. He had fun. It was a fun stream. But that'll be at 9 p.m. EST, like normal. Other than that, afterwards, Zyko will go on with Tales from Necropolis, probably one of the weird games he likes to play. But, yeah, Diablo, guys. Diablo. Yeah, you can, of course. I'm on Bethesda right now. You know what, Pike and Apple, it's a really fun game. They've been playing it for a long time now, and they still have ways to make it a blast and still continue on, and it's awesome. But yeah, thanks for everyone for coming out, watching here, watching there, the support here. Tex will probably go live on his channel with some RimWorld while the Farm Sim guys kind of get together in a little bit. And then, I'll be in chat like normal. I'll be on the auxiliary later. I'm going to start trying to bounce off ideas. They're starting a couple more tabletop games in the aux, so hopefully I'll have time to be part of that Blades in the Dark game that guy's thrown together. Whoa! Night Owl with the gift sub to Pike or Napper. I can't. Sorry, I'm out of it today. I'm gonna get off here, grab some like ice cream, and probably get high as shit, enjoy the rest of my night with my partner. And I'm gonna give my cat an extra pet for all of you instead of that O2 reminder, because my kitty's right here and I would share it, but not in the best place to do that. So thank you, everybody. Hope you enjoy what you saw on this side. I know, like, all I'm doing is running around letting my birds and wolves do everything. I think that might be what you do, but hey, you never know. Yeah, it's doing a Slav squat. If you guys have not seen any of this art, check out Lictor Imperialis on Twitter. He does all this stuff. If you don't do Twitter, we have quite a few of those guys here. Let me see if I can figure out which one. There it is. Aha, look at this guy. Slav squat and mech. Heck yeah, dude. He does some. Whoa, someone's at my door. Actually, perfect timing. I'm gonna get going, guys. You guys have a great one. I will catch you later. Stay tuned. Enjoy some of these commercials. You might not have seen a couple of these. Have a good one.
You there? Yes, you, valued consumer. Do you often find the daily routines of modern life to be a struggle? Do you often see productivity at work slipping due to this lethargic mood? Do you often struggle to make peace with your lover? Well, look no further than Dr. Timothy's Tonics and Tinctures Emporium for all your productivity and social needs. Unlike other companies that produce medicine based off scientific studies, we here at Dr. Timothy's believe in the idea of the consumer feedback being the only study needed to produce a product worth your hard-earned money. Our consumers find themselves at least twice, nay, thrice as productive in their daily activities after starting a routine using Dr. Timothy's tonics. Now, you may have heard such slanderous things from the FDA, such as, this is literally poison, and if there's no class action lawsuit within 2 months, it would be a miracle. All poppycock, we can assure you. Dr. Timothy uses nothing but the finest alchemy to make sure all of his tonics are top-notch and perfectly safe for consumption. So wait, we're not getting sued? Oh, we are. Fuck. Well, who died? Oh shit, that many kids? How are we not shut down? So remember, whenever you need a pick-me-up, look no further than Dr. Timothy's Tonic and Tinctures Emporium and enjoy the atmosphere of progress. Warning, the FDA advises these products are not safe for consumption by any animal, human, or wildlife. Dr. Timothy's Tonic and Tincture Emporium, located wherever companies go to die due to overbearing lawsuits.
Tonight, only on WBPL 76. 1.5 digs.
Not again.
Follow Tom Bombadil, Diggs, and their loving son on all of their wacky adventures. Whoa!
I think you were supposed to turn left back there, you nitwit!
Oh, can it, woman? I know where I'm going.
Join us tonight only on WBPL 76 after the stream.
Hey there, folks. It's me, Tom Bombadil, of Wide Tom's Bean House. Come on down and try our never-ending bucket of beans. Only $14.99. I've got beans coming out the wazoo. We got bean salad, pork and beans, 3-bean casserole, jelly beans. But if beans aren't your fancy, we've got a full burger bar. Help yourself. Just $14.95 plus tax. Wide Tom's Bean House has a big old burger bar just for you. In addition to the burger bar, we also have a full liquor bar, as well as sports playing on every TV. Call toll-free at 888-WIDE-TOM to book your reservation at a restaurant near you today.
Dear viewer, today I shall pose you a quandary. Is this an internet? Well, how about this? Big internet would have you believe it looks something like this. But here today I shall show you the true process of making an internet. Here at Stephen & Sons Internet Company, we don't hide behind malicious machinations, data relays, and 5G. No, we here at Stephen & Sons believe full-heartedly in the transparency and honesty in how an internet is harvested. An internet starts as a single interplant capable of only producing 1 byte throughout its entire lifespan, and it must be harvested by hand. The harvested interplants are then sent off to the net factory to get interwoven into the internets. After which, the consumer enjoys their fresh organic internet straight from the field. Our consumers praise our air-like bytes. However, our less educated corporate fat cat critics might say we wish for larger, easier to see bytes. Well, as any well-educated man will tell you, the smaller the byte, the more soluble into the bandwidth of the average American home it is. So come on down to Stephen & Sons Internet Company today and enjoy the internet the way the Lord intended. And enjoy the American, hard-working, non-communist, non-union labor and quality service.